This is Q&A.
It's Q&A.
Q&A.
Hey, it's Dr. Prathap and I'm here with our special guest, the Veggie Vigilante Neha Singh. Welcome, Neha, to Atlas.
Thank you.
We're really lucky to have her today because she's a super busy engineer and content creator. Neha, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, I'm Neha, and as Dr. Prathap already said, I go by the name of the Veggie Vigilante on Instagram. Apart from that, I work for a US-based startup, and yeah, that's about it.
That looks fast. So I'm really interested. I see all of your posts and I see all of the content you put out online. And tell me a bit more about the Veggie Vigilante. What's that all about?
So the Veggie Vigilante started off as an endeavor because a lot of people used to think that, having a 9-to-6 job does not kind of allow them to focus on their health.
Yeah.
But if you kind of, compartmentalize your time really well, you can. That's my endeavor because I was one of those people too.
Okay.
So to kind of how I go about my day is what I put out on the Veggie Vigilante.
Super awesome.
Yeah.
I noticed that there's recipes and then there's, relationship advice and all kinds of stuff in there. Is that accurate?
I put out a slice of my life is how I would like to say that.
That's very cool.
Like a creative outlet for me.
Right.
And I want to create content that's relatable also.
Right.
So something that's happening around my life, I kind of just go ahead and put that out.
Nice. She's really successful. So I'm just wondering, what does it mean to you to be an influencer?
Trick question. I do not consider myself to be an influencer. So I put everything out, like the recipes, the pictures, a little bit of workout here and there. So yeah, it's just like how I go about my life. I don't want to kind of influence people.
Right.
It's just me sharing my journey with people.
She's being modest, folks. She's being really modest. She's got 18,000 followers and counting, and she's telling us that she's not an influencer. So that's amazing. Realistically, with that many people following you, what you're saying is reaching people. They respect and they admire what you're saying.
I'm not a trained professional, so I can't go ahead and tell people, hey, listen, you have to do this and this is right and this is not. It's just that me trying out different things, what works, I just go ahead and post about it. Even things that do not work for me, I just go ahead and post about it. So
that's awesome.
It's just experience.
That's awesome.
That's I share.
Amazing. I guess you've been working from home recently, right?
Yeah.
Right. So what has that experience been like for you? You were talking about 9 to 6 and now you're working from home. What's that like?
There's no concept of 9 to 6 anymore.
Correct. Right.
Initially it was amazing because
Okay.
you don't have to travel, there's
Right.
no traffic. But now I kind of do miss office,
Right.
and it has taken a toll on my sleeping patterns.
Right.
So yeah, but I've been trying to mitigate that with my workout and my food that I cook basically.
I've put together a few things related to something that I'm calling work from home syndrome. And you touch on so many things that actually affect people. Sleep, time not being a concept, and initial that cozy feeling, and then slowly it doesn't feel so good anymore, and that wanting to be back at work. It's a social issue as well. So I like to think that it's like a biopsychosocial type of thing. So I guess there's a lot of people out there who are kind of stuck. What are some of your favorite recipes and items of eatables and drinkables that you would really recommend to people who are work from home?
I love oats. Oats in any form. So overnight oats is my go-to breakfast. Then a lot of smoothies. I recently did a post on how people kind of overdo with smoothies, but if you are getting the right things in your smoothie, then smoothies are like a go-to option because obviously time is not a concept anymore.
Right.
And for more, you can check out my page.
I love it. I love it. Recently, I saw a post on your Instagram and it was really fascinating. Okay, it was about people who've influenced you. Who would you say is somebody who you kind of like, I won't say idolize, but you look up to?
One name that comes to my mind would be Jeff Cavalier, who runs the YouTube channel called Athlenex, because he has been so consistent, so dedicated, this is something that I look up to, because obviously I'm human, even he's human, but he doesn't falter, but I falter.
Yeah.
And
most of us do.
Most of us do. I totally have like a lot of respect for that human being. So
tell me something. Tell all of us something. Tell us something that nobody else knows.
I can eat a double cheese burst margarita pizza all by myself.
What size?
Medium, large, whatever I'm feeling.
Nice. You wouldn't guess it by looking at her, but that is fantastic.
I want to add something. I don't do it every day.
That's important. A little asterisk there, you know?
Once in a blue moon with that asterisk.
Atta girl. Well done. So if there's anything else you'd like to share with us about, you know, your platform, the Veggie Vigilante, your life, any advice you have for work from homers, that's what I'm calling them, work from homers. What do you, just, you know, let them know what you need to, what they need to hear.
Just take one day at a time. Don't get overwhelmed, because initially even I was cycling through a lot of emotions, anxiety, restlessness, but you just have to sit yourself down, think about the things that, you know, can kind of bring a little positivity here and there in your life. It will not be like a, you know, a change in like 2 minutes. It's not like instant noodles, but take your time. If you like cooking, go ahead and cook. Make sure that you're working out, you're spending some time with yourself, your body, meditating, journaling a bit, because these are the things that have helped me. Because, you know, there's not a lot of social contact that we are having, so we are feeling a lot of emotions right now. So embrace the emotions that you're feeling, don't brush them under the carpet, work on them, and you'll be good.
That's awesome. There you have it, our Q&A rapid fire with Neha Singh, the Veggie Vigilante. You can follow her on Instagram at the Veggie Vigilante. She also has a website, the link is in her bio. You can always check that out. Recipes, a slice of her life. She's got this really, really great vibe and sentiment towards, you know, helping people through her own experiences. Thanks for being here, Neha. I appreciate it.
Thank you. You're too kind.
Nice job. You're slaying.